All right, I believe we're live. Hello, everyone. So this is just making sure we're live on all platforms. What we're going to do here is, if you have any questions, I know that there's a lot of happening for Solana right now. So I wanted to throw together this AMA stream. If anybody has any questions on how to build something on Solana, I'm happy to help out. So feel free to drop any questions that you might have in the chat. I'm just going to be building something with Mucho right now. And Mucho is a Solana CLI tool that allows you to interact and do things on Solana. So I'm going to be building on that because I was going to do that anyways. It's Saturday. And if you have questions on Solana development, I'm happy to discuss and answer any questions. So yeah, anybody is welcome to ask any questions. I'm happy to chat. Let me just set this up to where it has a quick thing. Let's see. All right. Solana Dev AMA. Yeah, if nobody has any questions, well, I'm just going to be building, so it doesn't bother me if you don't. So let me get this started, and let's share my screen so we can start building. Entire screen, desktop 1. Perfect. I assume everybody can see what's going on. Oops. Just make sure everything looks good. Yeah, it looks like it's streaming on all sites. Let me just make sure that it's also streaming on Twitch. Looks like I got everything right. I'm not doing anything weird. But yeah, for those that are just joining, we're going to just start building some Solana dev stuff. If you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer anything about Solana development. Yep, looks like I got that right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is this is a CLI tool that I'm going to be building on. If anybody has any questions about Solana development, feel free to ask them. I'm here. Ask me anything. But in the meantime, if no one does have questions, I'm going to go ahead and start building some things. Let's put on some music so it's not so quiet. Oh, someone else here? No, no one's out here. Let's see. All right. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. If anybody's watching, happy to have y'all. Just open this up here. Yep. All right. Okay. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'm just going to be building something while we do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a function for create token. And this is going to create a token for just creating a token on Solana. So I've never used Commander before, so I'm going to learn some things. I know that Nick Frostbutter, who is the maintainer of this tool, has been using it to build a bunch of things. So I'm just going to start building. Creech into this night slow jazz. Hello, Jeff. Good afternoon. All right. Probably only be here for like 40 minutes before I have to go to something else. But happy to answer any questions about Solana development. Jeff, I know that you've been doing a lot of really cool stuff, so I'll let you be. All right, so let's see. So it looks like this does a bunch of shell commands. I don't actually have to do any shell commands because I can just create a token. Let's see, what is action async gathering? So it looks like this does not actually have any flags. I want to find one that has flags. I think this one has flags. Let's see, usage, add option. All right, so add option. So we have description, create a new token. We want to add the usage. Usage is going to be a lot like how you do stuff in SPL token. Oh, Jeff, I know someone's created a adaptable CLI for the token program, or it was like an updated CLI. I forget what it was. All right, so they have create token. It's great. Have one more core dev content, not immediately. Maybe in February. I will be meeting with more core devs in February, so maybe we'll get something set up. All right, so basically I want to make it to where it creates the token just straight up. So the usage will be the options. Let's see. I want the options to be specifically something to do with, let's see, add option. There we go. Okay, so we'll do that. And then it'll be add option. Let's do it, Jeff. Yeah, if someone else wants to do new core dev content, you're welcome to. I know, Jeff, you have some core devs that are potentially coming to WBA, so that would be great to have. Variance past underlying program. I don't really want that. So I don't want to pass underlying programs. We're going to do -n or -s name. And then we have to comma. So this is just going to add a name for that token. Let's see, what's all the errors for unreachable code detected? That's fine. We're not really getting there yet. Action, let's just get rid of it for now. Maybe it's just because of, let's see. No, we're fine right now. Action, let's see how this works. It looks like it works all right. So we have usage, and then we can add a bunch of options. We've already description. Let's add that right here. We're teaching break. It's a good thing to learn. All right, so what am I missing? So we have option, comma. Oh, it's a backtick. Interesting. Why is it a backtick? Odd usage, but I'll take it. It looks like that's all they have right here. That's interesting. So add option of creating this. So argument of HTML. Nice. So what am I missing for here? Let's just add this real quick, just so that I can go from there. Interesting. So it doesn't like that. Why is it like that one then? Don't know. Let's see. It's fun learning something new on stream, but that's okay. Anybody is welcome to ask any questions. Let's see, I have 2 pluses. Does that mean someone's trying to join? I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so new option, argument if not assignable, option, no. Great. All right, fix please. Oh, it's because I'm just missing something. That's fine. Easy enough. Thank you, cursor. Okay, and we'll get this ready. Let me just make sure that there's nothing going on here. So if anybody's joining and they're interested in Solana development, happy to answer any questions. For right now, I'm just going to be continuing to building things. So add deploy, we don't want deploy args. We want Dash n name. There we go. Just arguments to pass the argument to pass. Token you want to create. All right, so we'll add that one. I'm going to add another option because I need the symbol. The symbol of the token you want to create. This is, there we go, decimals. Decimals of the token you want to create. What else is there? Let's see. So when you create token, you have the options of doing, let's see. I kind of want to just make it to where it mints to myself. Can I handle initial token supply in decimals? Yes, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see, add option. We don't need key pair, but we can do supply or amount. We'll do amount. Oh, cool. I see, Michael, you've been doing the boot camp. What do you think of the boot camp thus far? Like, how far are you into it? We're always trying to make the boot camp better. So it looks like there's something with a key pair, so we're going to add that as the common options. Quick fix, import. Whoops, it's not the place where I want to put it. It looks like there's a whole bunch of common options. I wonder if we can like push this somewhere else. I need to figure out a better way of setting up chat so I can see it. I did buy something that where I can put chat on like a separate screen. That's right in front of me so I can always see it, but I didn't do that before now. All right, so we have a create token command that has name, symbol, decimals, amount. We want probably the logo. We probably want to do this to where it's like a file, right? So it's probably logo. File path to logo. Okay, so we have the logo, we have the amount, decimals. Let's see, do we have everything else? So we have supply. This is going to basically mint the number of supply. Appar, you're trying to understand. What are you trying to understand? I'm happy to answer any questions. So I guess for people that are joining Appar and maybe some others, I'm just going to be building something with the Mucho CLI and just adding a command in my time. I'm here, so if anybody has any questions about Solana development, etc., I'm happy to answer them. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing. I'm hanging out on a Saturday, just building with people, and that's fine by me. Let's see. Oops. All right. So we have our commands, name, symbol, decimals, amount. That's the amount that we're doing it, the logo file path, Appar. Happy to answer any questions though, Appar. There's a lot of good stuff on Solana. Oh, is Appar also in Turbine? A lot of people just saw Turbine. Maybe I should have just done my talk today. All right, so we have all this, and it does all the create token. Let's see, are we missing anything? So balance. There's a bunch of unwrap stuff. Transferring tokens, in other words, your user. We don't need to care about that right now. We'll get to that though. Maybe this is not create token, but this is actually just a token command. So it'd be like Mucho token create. So this would be token command, I guess. We'll keep it as create token right now, and we'll update it later. That's fine by me. All right. So let's see. So we have token. Commander has all these options. That's what we've been doing so far. They probably need secondary options or secondary commands for here, since we're going to be doing this. Let's see. What else are we doing? All right, so we're going to add the command. We have the console log. Let's just see if it works for now. And let me follow the instructions that I was given on how to build it real quick. Oh, looks like Nick Frostbutter might be joining me. That'd be awesome. So PMPM Mucho create token. Let's see if it just gives me a console log. I did not. Oh wait, did I forget a step? Looks like it's already hot rebuilding, right? Let's just check if it built. Yeah, it's been building. So let's see, failed with Xcode, unknown command. So I'm just missing somewhere to put this command. Let's see. This, it's in the index. That's what I'm doing. Okay, whoops. All right, so let's add a command right here. There we go. And then I have to import it. Oh, create token command is not defined. Let's see, where am I missing? Yeah, it looks like it's there. Why did I not find it? Yeah, it's grabbing it from the right place. Maybe it didn't build yet. That looks like it didn't build. All right, perfect. It runs. All right. So it's running so far. Yeah, if anybody's joining, I'm just building a CLI. And good morning, Metasal. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them on Solana development. All right, so we've created this, and it looks like I added everything. So it seems like I've done everything correctly so far. So now I just need to use the action to actually do something. So let's look at this. So this will be, let's just start creating it. So we're going to create a title message right here. Creating a new token. Perfect. We'll have that. Yep. What is Aura? Aura is interesting. I've never used the Aura before, but it looks like it works. So spinner. Let's see. How can we get the? Okay. So it just grabs the name information from here. For people that are joining, if you have any questions on Solana development, happy to answer. I'm just going to be coding along until I can't anymore. Sounds like we got water in the music. How strange. Let's try something else. All right. All right, so let's keep going. So creating token, start, console log, spinner. What's the spinner do? I'm assuming that it just spins. Let's see. Where is it set here? Spinner stop. Okay. Let's just make sure I know what it's doing. So a lot of stuff that that you do whenever you are building is just constantly trying to figure out what's going on. So it looks like that's good. Let's run this command, see what happens. It's interesting that it actually spin. Oh, that's cool. Good morning, Andre. Welcome, Andre. All these people already know Solana development. All y'all coming on, y'all already know what's going on. But if there's anybody that doesn't know what's going on, happy to answer any questions on Solana Dev. Y'all are just funny. All right, let's keep going. Let's make sure. Nick said, give me a minute a while ago. All right, so we have everything in the command. Now we should be able to actually use it. So let's actually make this command happen. So part of it is we'll have to, so this does a bunch of things and it's checking command output. We don't actually want the command output. We want to use the options that were provided. So is there any, this one didn't have any options, so it's not a very good example. Does this one have any options? Let's see. Add option, deploy args, and program name. Perfect. And a bunch of other things. So let's go look at check command. Oh, Jacob, and .sol, and Parallel. Welcome, everyone. We're just building on the Mucho CLI, which for those that don't know that are listening in, is a CLI for people to basically interact with Solana. I'm adding a create token command so that you don't have to do all this stuff. Someone wants to steal and implement my ideas. Bergman? Oh, Bergman. You're welcome to. Happy to have someone steal my ideas. That makes it to where I don't have to do them. Oh, someone has joined. Let's see. Welcome, Nick. Doesn't look like your camera's on, but I've brought you on.
Working on my laptop.
You don't have your laptop?
No, I'm on my laptop. My camera's not working for some reason.
Okay, well, welcome, Nick.
I saw you hacking away on Mucho, so had to join.
Yeah, I'm learning a bunch of new things because
nice.
I think I've only ever used Commander once, and it was during an interview. So,
oh, nice.
Because they were like, yeah, Commander's pretty nice. It's pretty easy to learn so far. I'm adding a create token command.
Ooh, awesome.
Because I was thinking if we wanted to do like a workshop today, which I originally considered just doing a workshop today, I wanted to do create token without like having to install multiple CLIs, and thought Mucho would be a great one to do it with. However, SPL token wasn't in there, and also SPL token CLI does not have metadata. So I thought, hey, just add it with Web3.js.
Yeah. I can't remember if it's in my current working PR or a different PR.
Wait, really?
I think it was a recent one that I merged. It was upgraded to Web3.js version 2.
Yes.
So as long as you're using version 2, it should be good. It should be super easy.
Yeah, you are using 2, and
sweet.
You say it's super easy. I'm not very well versed in version 2, so this will be fun.
I've got it all rattling around in my head.
Well, glad you're here, because I'm probably only able to do this for another 30 to 40 minutes. So
cool. What how far have you gotten so far?
I've just been, so I have is this even big enough for people to see? Probably not. Oh, great.
I was able to see it when I pulled it up on Twitter. Okay, I was doom scrolling through Twitter and I saw you doing this, so I was able to read it.
So I'm basically just trying to create so right now I have the options for name, symbol, decimals, amount, and logo file path. I added all your common options because it looked like if you wanted to add like a key pair or a different art, seemed fine enough. And of like the title message, the spinner, and then I tested it worked, and now I'm on to the Web3 part.
Nice.
Do you know if we have already a Web3.js 2.0 example?
For tokens, I don't.
Yeah.
think so off the top of my head, but it would use the Solana program clients. So
okay.
from the Solana program org for both token and token 22.
Wonderful.
So you have to add those packages.
Okay. I'll be perfectly honest. I did not expect to learn Web Data's 2.0 today, but I guess that's what I'm doing. Let's see. We probably, where are there Web3 2.0 examples? I forget.
It's under the Solana program GitHub organization.
Yeah, I was just trying to
Unless
look
you're
for
looking
like
currently have.
I was looking for just general examples.
Using version 1 or version 2?
Version 2, because I've never used it before.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so
Cookbook has a couple of things.
Does it have a token one by any chance?
I don't think so.
Things we need to add.
It's on the to-do list. It's on the to-do list.
I mean, the to-do list is always never ending.
That's true.
It's fun. All right, tokens. How to create token. Let's just see it. Nope. Not there. All right, let's figure out how to use this thing. Blah, 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 blah. Is there any like docs for this?
No.
Great. All right. We're just going to be diving in.
Yeah, if you install the package, docs are coming soon for all of these. But if you install the package, you'll be able to use all of the Kodama generated functions.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it follows a really straightforward pattern. Like once you sort of realize what it's doing, and it's literally just like create all instructions. I think it's like get is the prefix for all of them. So it's like get instruction for whatever thing. So you can get like mint, ATA. The downside is that the token client does not include token 22, so you have to install both.
I'm okay with that. I'm not, well, for now, I'm just creating a basic token.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay with that. The only problem I'm going to run into is that I don't have metadata, right? And I don't want to use UMI because no way. But
yeah, honestly, that'll be the long part of this is uploading a static metadata file to get everything working, and then go back through and add the metadata in, like the metadata upload functionality.
Got it. Yeah, we can do that later. It doesn't need to be right now because I feel like that's the more complicated way of doing this. Out of curiosity, like, what other commands do you have as going around in your head to add to this? Oh, Nick, did I lose you? I must have lost Nick. Well, he'll be back eventually. Yeah, Jeff, we don't like UMI. Or at least I don't like UMI. I'd rather never touch it if I had a choice. All right, so let us figure out how to build a token with a JavaScript package while Nick comes back eventually. Oh, did he come back? Oh, he came back. Welcome back, Nick. Maybe. Oh, you're muted. Welcome back, maybe? All right, Nick. We'll figure it out whenever you come back. Right now, I'll just dive into the source code. All right, so create initialize mint is what I need to do. Perfect. Authority, keeper. Oh, let's see if Nick came back again. You're muted, Nick, but welcome back, maybe.
I seem to be having mic problems. And also my internet sucks.
That's too bad. So I
can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Really? Okay.
I can see you talking.
You can see me talking. I think that's on your end.
Awkward.
Well, I don't know how to help you. I have no idea how to help you, Nick. I'm just going to assume, I'm just going to keep going because we'll just figure it out. All right. So we're going to create this, initialize mint instruction, pipe mint account. Looks like this is everything. Huh. It just creates it. Okay. So we'll just grab it. Console creating token. And lots of errors. It's fine because I haven't done anything. But the hyper-optimized token program. Yes, it's something that's already in the works. It's already like almost done for people that are not familiar. Oh yeah, I need to upload the core dev call for those that were not there. So for those that are not familiar, let's see if I can get this in the thing. Oh, did Nick come back this time? Let's see. Welcome back, Nick.
And I can hear you.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You're just a little bit underwater. That's okay.
Oh, it might be using the wrong mic.
That's all right. All right, I put it in the chat for those. Someone was asking about the hyper-optimized token. It's a P token, which is really cool. But for anybody who wants to check it out, there it is. Add all missing declarations. RPC does not exist on type void. Well, why is that in a part of the example then? I don't know. We'll find out. So for this create token command, do you have any examples where you have like sub commands already?
Yeah, so if you go to the, actually, if you go to the index file, so the main index file, each of those is effectively a subcommand.
Okay, so you're just adding them as commands.
So you sort of just like add them in individually. Or sorry, like the main index, like the root index.
Where are the commands in this actually?
Hit Command P, and then type in index. Go to the index inside of like /source/index. Yeah, that one. That's like the main index file.
Main one, gotcha. I was like, okay, so you just add them.
Yeah, so you can just run the add command, like builder method, and you can add any additional commands on top of it.
Okay.
You might be able to, if you look at the doctor file, this is like a feature that doesn't do anything right now. So I actually disabled it. But this is an example of having one command that runs multiple subcommands.
Is there an add command here?
Scroll to the top.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Do you, just for like cleanliness sake, do you want to like create subfolders for that type of thing?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Because I was thinking for like create token, or for token, I would do like Mucho token create, Mucho token
transfer.
Edit.
Yeah, we can do all that.
Or,
I'm totally game for that.
Or something like that. Like there's tons of different things that you can want to do, but it's a lot of different commands.
Would you say that there are Mucho things that you might want to do?
Mucho things.
Mucho things.
I'm from Texas, so it's actually a common word here. All right, trying to figure out what the heck's going on here. Type void. What are these types?
What are you doing here? Scroll to the top.
I just literally copy and pasted from the initialize mint test, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Oh, there's like these things don't exist because they're in a
yeah, those are all like those don't exist.
Okay. Dang it. I thought it was going to be this easy.
So with Web3.js v2, you need to create effectively like your connection, just like you do with Web3.js v1. You just do it in a different way. You initialize an RPC client. So from Web3.js, I think it's like create Solana RPC, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, create Solana RPC, and that's with the URL. Do you have a default URL here?
No, it should have like a default one. There's like some refactoring I need to do to go into sort of like always make one available. Right now, you can just like hard code a value. So like mainnet or devnet or localnet.
Okay, so I've hard coded here. That you would do that either the command passed in for URL.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll
I need to
figure
go
that
back
out.
through Mucho and like refactor to make it super simple and just like have it always available. I just
Yeah,
haven't done that yet.
like some global thing.
Exactly.
All right, RPC does not exist on.
So now your client variable, that is your RPC.
Yeah, I got it. Because this was it returned a tuple or whatever
Yep.
of subscriptions in RPC, and we're not using subscriptions here. I'm figuring it out. It's just my first time ever using
Yeah.
Web3
I
account.
will say you will need the subscription though, the RPC subscription. When you go to actually send it, the Web3.js v2 like send function, it uses both.
Okay, well, here you go. We'll just grab that and pull it out. All right, so I have subscriptions. Let's see. Let's make sure that I'm not someone randomly didn't like retweet this from a larger account. Good. Okay. Because we are just doing like whatever programming today. It's a Saturday, guys.
It's the YOLO ad hoc.
Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's not to say that we already don't work on Saturdays. Get mint. Where's mint? Generate key pair. Where do you usually pull key pair for this?
So it's just like you just need any key pair. So it generates a fresh random key pair because you need to be able to sign the transaction when you allocate the mint account itself.
Mhm.
So you're just generating a random one, never
Yeah,
existed
but
before.
for Mucho, like how do you usually grab the key pair?
Oh, like grabbing it from like the user's local.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember how I did it.
There's
Not a whole lot that
deploy, right? Oh, you don't do it.
there's not a whole lot that uses. I think probably deploy is the only thing that's actually using a key pair.
Yeah, but it's passing it down to Solana CLI. Do you not get like local key pairs at all? Yet?
It does on the deploy command. It does like some validation on it to make sure you have one and make sure you have the right authority and like check if you have the right balance. It has like some nice sanity checks in there that the Solana CLI does not. So if you go to line 144 on the deploy command,
load key pair from file,
and then you just pass in the file. There's a constant in there to load the default, to use the default key pair address.
Yeah, but this is for the program ID path. This is
sorry. If you pass in no argument to that, that will load the default key pair. So if you like inspect that function, it loads the default key pair that the Solana CLI uses.
Cool. Okay, so super easy. See, you have all the answers. Thank you for joining. I would have had no luck, I think, but whatever. So mint. This is. I just need whatever mint. Okay, so I don't even need that. But I do need it for authority, which is authority create generate key pair from signer. Whistle client. What client? Why do I need a client here?
That's your RPC connection. So you have RPC is your client in this case, and then RPC subscription is your subscription. Because your client, so your RPC connection, you got to get like your typical RPC calls to actually be able to do it. So like get minimum balance for rent exemption, checking if a PDA exists or the ATA exists, any of that kind of stuff, anytime you need it.
Okay. I forget what you have to press to hit this. There we go. It's just tab. Can I just get them all?
Those don't exist. Those are, I think those are helper functions inside of their tests. Okay, so, sign and send is a factory. So Web3.js, you have to like create a sign and send function using a factory. This will be, trust me, this will be refactored for improvement.
Yeah, I know. I know what's going on under the hood. But this is oh no. Great. Okay, so we just have all sorts of things. Change career. They have all these helper functions for the test, but then they don't actually add them to like a normal helper. How does that make any sense?
It doesn't, but they will be added.
It's like, all right, airdrop factory. What the heck is an airdrop factory?
So that's what I was saying. So like with Web3.js v2, a lot of the things, so like some of the assorted functionality, there's a factory function that you have to use in order to create it. So like airdrop, sign and send, there's a factory that you have to call. You pass in your RPC and your RPC subscriptions value, and it will create the factory so you can request an airdrop or you can sign and send a transaction.
We have so much work to do.
Bullish. So the authority here, you don't need this authority because you can use the user's local key pair as the authority.
Right. Okay. So I can.
Or if they want to pass in like a custom one, but that would be like a CLI flag to add. So like MVP use their local key pair, their paper wallet.
Okay. Cool.
Or CLI wallet.
Okay, this is generating one, but I want to grab it from your index thing. Load key pair from file, and this gives me a key pair signer. Awesome. So I can just pull that out. Import. There we go. All right, perfect. Just gotta go one by one through all the errors.
Error-driven development.
I mean, that's what all development is, isn't it? All right, one by one. Create account instruction. What the heck is this? Why is it not showing up? Let's go to their tests again. Just trying to initialize Mint. I kind of wish that was still on 1.0, but I understand why you're not. So
yeah, it was on 1.0 for loading key pairs actually, and like 2 days ago I updated it to 2.0, and I was like, I might as well just build all of this on 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It also helps you dog food like any changes that you make.
Exactly.
From system. Oh, so it is from something. I just have to import it. Okay, got it.
Yep. So you have to. So like the way that everything that is like core BPF or SPL, they all have a separate package that you have to import currently. Instead of with Web3.js v1, where you just like import Web3.js and you have compute budget, you have system program, and you can use those. Now you have to manually import system program client and memo client and token, which you had to manually import token before.
Mm-hmm.
But system and compute you have to manually import now, which is annoying.
Yeah. Would you want to add that to a separate thing?
What do you mean?
To where it's like automated in like a...
Oh yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
I got notes.
Awesome. Would love to see them sometime.
They're in the Notion.
Oh, they're in the
Notion DB.
Wait, which one?
The tooling database one.
Awesome.
And we were talking about earlier this week, I think.
Yeah.
I flushed out the Web3.js one. It's got a ton of info in it.
Oh, I'm super excited to look at that. I need to also send you... Everybody that's here is just like, what the heck's being discussed?
We're just being so cryptic too.
I need to send you. So I'm making a plan for all the SDKs with the different languages. I need to send you that as well. I should have that done by Monday, so you should be able to have that. But you won't have to worry about it. Just be like for context and also to give feedback.
Gotcha.
Can you do a pipe within a pipe?
Or
does it not matter?
You could, but what are you trying to? It'd be weird to do it.
Okay,
what are you
because
trying to do?
Waiting pipe. It's piping all these things together, right? This is the create default transaction command, which is a pipe. Great.
Oh, gotcha. If you just replace, copy those like lines 88 to 90 and replace 92 to 93. Okay. And that'll just become like your new pipe.
Oh, okay. Do I need to put them? Can I just put them here then?
Yeah, exactly. Just put them right there.
Okay, so create expression is not callable. Oh, it's because of my text thing. I just need to put them in order, right?
No, they can be in any order. So effectively what this pipe thing is doing is like, if you think back to Web3.js v1, how you would create a transaction, it'd be like create transaction, and you maybe pass it an instruction, maybe a fee payer. Usually people didn't. And then next line, they'd be like transaction.fee payer equals this, transaction.block hash equals this. That's effectively what pipe is doing under the hood. It'd be like if you put each of these on an individual line, it just makes it a little bit cleaner and like manageable in some ways. It's definitely different for sure.
Yeah. The problem is that I'm seeing though is that it's piping out like a transaction, right?
Yes.
And this is create transaction message is separate than that transaction.
Well, so if you go back to the pipe,
this one or the other, or this one,
any of them. So what pipe does under the hood is effectively it takes the output, it takes in all of the arguments to the function are their other functions. It takes the output of one function, puts it as the first input argument to the following function.
So this one.
So that is the output of the previous line.
Okay.
So create transaction message, it gives you a value. We're calling that value TX, and then we're calling, say like set transaction fee payer.
And then this would just return the end value of all
exactly. So you get the final transaction that's been built effectively.
Okay, so then I just figure out why it doesn't like me. Are you missing a semicolon? Expression is not callable, has no call signature.
Have you imported it?
It has this. It knows what it is, so I assume yes. Gosh, how do I automatically check on cursor? I forget.
Oh, you should be able to hit like command space at the very end. It'll let you import it. That's what I usually do.
Command space.
Maybe it's not that. On my computer, it's a control space, and then I can like import things.
Yeah, usually it's command enter, and I'm good to go. All right, so fee pair does not have fee pair. Where do I get fee pair?
It'll be your authority because you're using your CLI key pair.
You are right. Okay, so authority. Maybe it's just because I didn't set it up. All right. Just.
Do you have a latest block hash already? Yeah. Okay, I see it there. Never mind.
I should. All right, cursor, just fix it for me. Perfect. I don't know what it did. What did it do actually?
Oh, it added a comma at the end.
Oh, it's just because I forgot the comma.
You are missing a comma.
That's just dumb. Okay.
And then so now sign and send, you don't have that. So you need to basically create that using the sign and send factory.
So this thing.
Yeah. So it's like sign and send transaction doesn't currently exist in Web3.js. So like it looks like in this test they manually created this function that effectively does both.
Okay. Can I just like add these? Let's see.
Yeah. You could just add you could just copy that entire sign and send transaction function and just add it into Mucho. And that way it's like just callable everywhere.
Okay. I'll just put it here and we can figure out where to put it later.
Yeah. my current PR that I've been working on for the CLI Block Explorer, I created a Web3.js helpers file that just has like a bunch of Web3.js stuff in it.
Got it. Cool. What's a client? Type client. It's a whole new thing. Okay. Why do they have all this? Like really?
Yeah.
It's like
the client is just the RPC connection and the RPC subscription.
Some of this stuff. All right, cool. We finally have everything with, okay, what's this client? What do you want from me? It's
so
just RPC.
Your client is different than you created. So pass in an object of RPC and RPC subscription because yours is called client. That's just your RPC.
Okay, so it's got it. It's weird that it needs both.
The first one, because your client is named client instead of it being named RPC, which is like the convention.
Okay.
So rename that one to RPC. You're going against convention here because you're copy pasting some from the tests.
We're just working on it, okay? There. And then RPC, and then this would just be great. Oh, because it's client. Well, I could have done client, but okay, whatever.
Well, it would have been RPC : client.
Well, I mean like client : client, right? Because it would have set that as the variable.
No, it would have been RPC : client. Because RPC is the attribute that it expects, but your value is called client.
Got it.
Well, was called client. Web3.js v2.
Gotta love it. Metasol just posted a picture of like his kids watching a stream.
That's funny.
All right.
I mean, you gotta teach them young.
I think that's everything. I guess I want to get the SIG. Does this return the SIG?
No, so this will return the transaction. So what I would actually do is call sign and send outside of the pipe here.
Okay.
And that way you can get the signature, you can log the signature, you can sign and send, which will confirm the transaction. And then you can be like, yo, you're done. You did the thing.
Okay. And that's probably all I'll end up having time for today.
Sign and send transaction does not return the signature, I don't think.
Okay, well, we'll get there in a moment.
Because this is like a custom function.
We will get there in a moment. All right, so I returned that. Let's see what this returns. This returns nothing.
Okay, it looks like it is returning the signature.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. We're lucky. Signature, and I just want to console log it. Cool. And let's see if it created the mint. I didn't actually do anything. All right, so it's just setting my mint decimals instead of the commander decimals. All right, so how do you pull out an option?
On if you go back to that file on line 52.
This one?
Yeah. So the options are pulled in as arguments inside of that. So if you just name it options, that'll be all the CLI options. Since you're not taking in any
cool
arguments, you're just taking options.
Okay. Were you thinking of changing it to not commander?
Wasn't planning on it. I was Blachiosaurus posted yesterday recommending me look at some other CLI tool. I haven't got a chance to look at it yet though, but I like Commander. It works.
Yeah, Commander, like I was able to learn it on the job, or sorry, in the middle of an interview before, so it's not hard. All right, I think that's everything.
Yeah, it looks good. As long as your test validator has token program on it, then you should be good to go.
If I do, it's Mucho validator, right?
It is.
Perfect. Would you like to perform clone command now?
Just hit no.
I don't have anything, but okay.
It's because you're inside of the repo. It's using the repo Solana table file that I've been using for various testing.
All right, let's just run it and see what happens. All right, signature. Let's see if it created a token. That wasn't that hard. That was actually really easy.
You want to see a fun fact? Go back to your Explorer, or go back to your CLI.
Oh, yes. You're going to... I know what you're going to do. Okay. What do you want me to do?
Go back to the Mucho validator.
Oh, is it going to be there?
You'll have to scroll up a little bit because your terminal's a little small. But boom, there's the Explorer link to open localhost. So as soon as you start Mucho validator, it'll log out the Explorer link already configured to whatever port you're selected to for your local validator.
Cool. That's really nice. All right, looks like it... Is this a token? Create initializement. Yep. All right, we have a token. Cool.
Let's go.
All right, so I don't know if I have a ton of extra time because I have to help out at home now. We have
same.
I have my daughter has a daddy-daughter dance tonight, so it'll be fun.
Oh, adorable.
She's been looking forward to it all year since the last year's one.
Nice.
But yeah, thank you for joining me, and thank you for everybody that joined and watched today. We got some questions on Solana development. Not a ton, but it looks like everybody was like seasoned Solana developers that decided to join this on a Saturday.
I love it. That's because they're busy writing code and shipping and trolling on Twitter.
That's true. So yeah, I'll spend some time on this on Monday, Nick, and just kind of like clean it up a little bit because it's obviously just me just dumping code into something.
Yeah, it's all good.
Until it worked. And we can make a bar, and it'll just be the create token command, and we can try to update it for other token commands later. The goal of this is like I still need to add the metadata, right? But the goal is this just like I want every time that we do like a workshop or something with creating tokens, I always have to do like two separate things. And given Mucho is Mucho CLI, I would like to do that in one command. So that's what it'll
Mucho bueno.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I bet we can get token live. We can get create token live by the end of the week.
I think we could probably get it by Tuesday, but maybe I'm too bullish on my development time. I mean, I have
Either
no
way, I'll hop into your PR and finish it up if needed.
cool. I mean, there's no meetings on Monday, so I got plenty of time.
It's true. It's technically a day off on Monday.
You're not supposed to say that. Nobody's supposed to know, but you're welcome to take the day off. All right, cool.
I mean, I'll be coding.
Same. All right, so thank you everyone for joining today. Thank you, Nick, for joining me on the Mucho CLI stream. I'll probably do more streams next week at some point.
Yeah, I'll stream something next week too on some Mucho stuff.
Yeah. The next one I'll do will be a little bit more structured than this one. Very cool. Thank you, Nick. Happy Saturday.